Hi, I'm Matt from Focus Training, and I want to talk today about the Great Resignation. This is a term we've been hearing in the media a lot in 2021, and for good reason, because a record number of employees have left their roles in just the first half of this year alone. In fact, most recently in September, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that 4.4 million Americans resigned their jobs. Now, the majority of these resignations are happening in the tech, healthcare, and service industry sectors, but leaders in every industry are asking themselves the question right now, how do I retain my people in this environment? The good news is that there are some answers, and while we can't provide all of them here today, I want to talk about 3 ideas that have come up often in our coaching conversations with executives and other leaders in the last several months. First, it's time for leaders to listen genuinely. It's not that we haven't been listening, but let's be honest, some of these things that are being brought up by employees as cause for concern, whether they're about pay or flexibility or the way that work gets organized, are not the first time we're hearing about them. But leaders need to really open their eyes and ears and listen closely right now and hear what employees are saying, what it is that they need and want before they walk out the door. If an employee is generous enough to tell you what it is they need, it's worth slowing down enough to consider what your business model can handle. Speaking of that, the second thing to remember is, and this is fairly obvious, but comp matters. Compensation can look a lot of different ways for a lot of different organizations. Maybe we're talking about salary and pay. Maybe we're talking about benefits or flexibility or the ability to work remotely or any number of things, right? A lot goes into that total rewards comp package. But it's time to look around and see if you're competitive in the marketplace. And if you're not, think creatively about ways that you can make up that gap. This is a time to take a hard look at that business model and check some assumptions that we might have been making along the way. Third and finally, not everything that you decide to do has to change overnight, but employees are not going to stick around if they don't see a clear path of progress towards their desired change. So if your employees are asking for more training, what are you doing now to show them that that's getting put in place? Maybe giving a discretionary budget so that they can go and invest in themselves while you build something more robust internally. Think about ways that you can show change in an immediate sense, but more importantly, a path towards that desired change long term. The Great Resignation could be a difficult time for many organizations, but it also offers an amazing opportunity to organizations who are willing to take a hard look at some of the assumptions we've made about what work should look like and how we value that work. Those employees are leaving somewhere and they're looking to land somewhere new, and maybe that's with you.